lovely people, and welcome back to Tarot with Nia. Well, today I'm doing the January 2026 reading. So what we're going to have a look at is the energy of the month, the challenges for the month, and then we'll finish with a message from Spirit to give us some advice for the month, okay? And it'll be the first month of 2026, and 2026 is a 1 year, so it can bring new beginnings for a lot of us, okay? And you know, these are going to be nice and positive new beginnings for us. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can we please have the energy of January? Wow. The energy of January is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is a great leader. Okay, he's fiery, he's passionate. He pushes ahead with what he wants to do. He's got, as you see, the lion there in the background, okay? He can tame that lion, okay? He is that passionate energy. That is him, okay? He is fiery, he is creative, and he is a really, really confident leader, okay? So that's the energy of the month. So you might be stepping into the energy of the King of Wands, okay? Or you might meet someone who is the King of Wands. You might have someone like that in your life, okay? Maybe a father, grandfather, uncle figure, okay? Somebody like that in your life who's a very positive influence on your partner, okay? Or it could be you in that energy, which is lovely and positive, lovely, fiery, passionate energy. My cards just flew on the floor there, and there were too many, so I've just picked them up. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can we please now, Spirit, have the challenges for January? And your challenge for January is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is the knight that likes to take his time, okay? All of the knights, the other three knights, they like to charge forward quickly with something. Whereas this Knight of Pentacles likes to take his time, okay? He's in no rush. He's not even on his horse in this picture, okay? He is walking with his horse. He is taking his time. So your challenge this month is to take your time over something, okay? Try not to rush. Take your time. Spirit's telling me to tell you, take your time this month. Thank you, Spirit. Can we have your word of advice, please, for the month? Oh, right. And Spirit's word of advice for the month is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, this card is about mastering your skills, mastering your career, okay? Achieving something, working towards something. So that's the advice from Spirit. This is telling me you need to be diligent this month. If it's with your career, then keep focused on it and get things done as well as you can, okay? You don't have to rush, but you need to get things done this month, I feel there. And you are the master of whatever you're doing, okay? This is what it reminds you here. You have the skills. You are the master of your career or your business or your finances, okay? Or your relationships. You're the master of that. This is reminding you here. So Spirit tells me, remember that you're the master, okay? You're in control here, I feel. Spirit wants me to tell you you're in control, okay? So remember that for January, that you're in control. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some clarifiers now, please, Spirit. Let's get a clarifier on this King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands, please. Okay, and the King of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords talks about self-imposed boundaries, self-imposed restrictions, okay? If you notice here, she's blindfolded, okay? And I'd say you need to take off this blindfold so you can see clearly here, okay? And stop restricting yourself, because you can step into the energy of this King of Wands. No one stops this guy, okay? This guy moves forward and leads and does whatever he wants. No one's going to stop him doing anything, okay? He's full of confidence. He's full of just that focus and creativity and moving forward, okay? So I'd say there, be careful that you're not restricting yourself. I feel maybe some of you here haven't got enough self-confidence, okay? That's something you need to work on in January, because you can step into this King of Wands energy, okay? You don't need to restrict yourself. Have a bit more confidence in yourself. I'm hearing Spirit's telling me that clearly. They need more confidence in themselves. Okay, so please try and work on your self-confidence during January. Don't let your self-restrictions stop what you really want or need to do. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. That was very clear message there. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's clarify this. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and we've got the Star card in the reverse. I'm going to just do that. Okay. The Star card in the reverse here. So the Star card, when she's round the right way, would talk about things like health, maybe revitalizing yourself, re-nourishing yourself, maybe taking steps towards healing yourself in some way, whether that's physical or mental. Okay, she heals things and she makes things better. It can also talk about stepping into the spotlight, actually becoming a star. Okay, but she's in the reverse here, and I'd say that Spirit's telling you is coming into your challenges. You need to really look at your health and well-being here, I feel, okay? Because for some reason you're not healing yourself. Maybe you've overdone it, okay, over the Christmas period. Maybe you've drank too much. Maybe you've been out too much. You're a bit run down, I'd say, in January. And this is telling me that your challenge is to actually take some time out to heal now in January, okay? Make yourself better. Maybe you haven't been treating yourself with respect, okay? Maybe you haven't been, making the right choices when it comes to health or well-being here, okay? That's your challenge for the month, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Can we now clarify this Eight of Pentacles, please? Your advice. Ooh, can we clarify your advice? And we've got the Three of Wands. Okay, so the Three of Wands talks about your ships coming in. It can indicate travel in some senses, okay? You might be moving forward into something. You might be moving forward into a new career. You might be moving forward into a new relationship. Anything like that, okay? It's a very sort of moving forward kind of card, and your ship's coming in for you, okay? And that, with the Eight of Pentacles, tells me you've already got the skills to move forward with something that comes in for you, okay? So you can take this opportunity that comes in because you've already got the skills. Your skills are already there to do this job or this career or this task or move on with this relationship because you've learned the skills already to do that, okay? That's the advice from Spirit this month, is to realize that you've already got the skills you need in order to progress in some way, okay? You've already got the skills. So we look at this reading in terms of career. I'd say you really need to step into the energy of this King of Wands and stop restricting yourself here, okay? You need to have more self-belief, self-confidence, and you need to really pull off that blindfold and see that you already have the skills you need to do this, okay? Whatever it is with your career or business, okay? You don't need to move forward quickly, and you do need to heal a bit this month, okay? But you already have the skills you need to move forward here. But you do have to have that self-belief and that self-confidence that you can move forward with your career or business here, okay? Because things look good. Things, you already have the skills you need. You don't need to learn anything new here now, okay? You already have the skills you need to move forward. And if you're looking at this as money, I'd say be confident with your money. Take off the blindfold. Don't kid yourself about things. Maybe you haven't got enough money to do A, B, or C, but you have to do, X, Y, Z. That type of thing, okay? So take the blindfold off here and step into the King of Wands energy, okay? Be in control here of your money, I'd say. Things aren't happening quickly with your money, okay, here, but that's okay, because maybe you need some time to heal anyway with that. And you already have the skills to make more money if you want it, and you can move forward with this in January. If you're looking at this as a love reading, I would say you might have King of Wands coming into your life, or you could be in the energy of the King of Wands. But make sure to stop restricting yourself and take off the blindfold and make sure you see this person. If it's a new love coming in, make sure you see them for what they actually are. Okay, Spirit wants me to tell you that. And then your new love could be somebody who's quite easygoing. Okay, the the Knight of Pentacles is so easygoing that it might be a case of, let's take our time here. Everything is good, and there's no rush for anything, okay? But remember to heal, because maybe some of you have had previous relationships that haven't been so great, or maybe if this is a relationship you're already in, maybe there's things about it that you need to sort out a bit, okay? And then the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands would tell me that you already have the skills you need to make this relationship a success, and you can move on into it or move forward with it, okay? Whether that's a current relationship or somebody new, you can move forward. Just take your time and make sure you pull the blindfold off and see everything for what it is, okay? If you're looking at this for health, I would say that you've got a lot of energy in January, even though you might need to take some time out at some point to just rest and recuperate, okay? I'd say that maybe you're restricting yourself in some way. Maybe some of you are going on diets in January. Okay, lots of us do that after Christmas. Maybe some of you are going to do a dry January. Okay, that type of thing. Be careful not to self-restrict too much. Okay, I'll tell you that. Spirit wants me to tell you that. Don't self-restrict too much, because you shouldn't make yourself unhappy by doing any of this. Okay? If you're going on a diet, if you're, not drinking for January, whatever it is, giving up smoking, whatever it is, make sure that you do the things for the right reasons, I'm being told, okay? And make sure they don't make you unhappy, okay? Happiness is really important. And then with your health, I'd say you've got the skills, you know what you need to do health-wise, and you can move forward with your health. Some of you might be joining a gym, okay? Don't push too hard in the gym, I'd say. Take your time to heal a little bit, but you can move forward, and you have got the skills, you have got the ability to do this. You can do really well in the gym, you'll find it very helpful, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Right, what I'm going to do now is take a final card as a message from the Starseed Oracle, just to finish your reading for the month of January. Just a message to finish, please, Spirit. Okay. And what we have is, you're not alone. You are not alone. Okay? Isolation, physical connections, community. Now, you might be feeling at the moment, or in January, January can be a bit of a down month for a lot of people. After the Christmas festivities and, the holidays and everything, you're back in work then, and it can feel a bit like, ugh. Okay? This is telling me that even if you feel isolated, even if you haven't got much physical connection, even if you don't feel like you've got any community, but Spirit's telling you you're never alone. So even in those moments where you might feel, I could do with a bit of social tonight, you're never alone, okay? Because Spirit is always with you, and your Spirit team are always with you, okay? They're working with you to create things, manifest things, bring things in for you, so you can move forward with confidence, and you can move forward too, okay? So if you are feeling a little bit isolated, or perhaps you're feeling yourself a bit antisocial, after the Christmas period, then remember, you're not alone. You're never, ever, ever alone. Your Spirit team are always with you. Okay, so please remember that. And whatever you believe in, whether it's the universe, God, the light, whatever it is that you believe in, source, okay? whatever it is, know that you are always supported. You are always, always, always supported, and you are never actually alone. Okay? So please remember that during January. And wow, what a lovely reading. Positive energy in January, okay? That King of Wands is fiery, he wants to move forward, he's confident. Please, 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 if you can, step into that energy because it is within you, okay? Just believe in spirit and believe in the universe, and that you have the power to be that King of Wands if you want to be, okay? And I'm sure most of us would want to be because he's a really great king. Thank you all for watching this collective reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another reading. And if you did enjoy it, let me know in the comments below. Or if you read it differently to me, then let me know in the comments below as well, because I'd love to chat about it. And if you're interested in a video reading, I am providing those now. If you're interested, then all the details are in the description below. Until next time, have a lovely January. Be strong, know your skills, know your abilities, and be confident in them. Okay? Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next reading.